Folks, we've got more action on tap for you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold.
I have nothing to do with you. I'm done.
Too Buff has just unleashed.
He's gone. He's gone.
I mean, I don't want to get in the middle of familial stuff, honestly. This is. It looks as if he's consoling the Buff Dad after his son just had words with him. All right. There's nothing weird about man-on-man love. Nothing. It's 2022. And there is nothing weird about this man right here. But what is weird is how incredible of a turnaround that has taken place since we started back up last year in Mount Pleasant. What a difference a year makes. Coach Will, quite arguably the heart and soul of not just Mount Pleasant, but of RWA. There's no denying this man. To Nick Knox, no relation to Rick Knox. These are all different Knoxes, I promise you this. But Isaac Knox has been one of the newer standouts here at the RWA. He's made a name for himself. He's made a big splash in a short amount of time. There's no denying the charisma of this young man. There's no denying the promise. There's no denying that the sky is the limit.
Absolutely, for Isaac Knox, certainly a lot of potential there. As what? This is his first year in the RWA, is that right?
This is not his first year in the RWA. This is his first year wrestling. He's very new to the sport. In that short amount of time, he's moving the needle.
Absolutely, should be a big challenge for him right here. And Coach Will, who of course also looking to prove something here at Legacy.
It is quite the challenge, Bob. And the thing about Coach Will is you cannot judge a book by its cover, and never has that statement been more true. When you look at that man, you don't necessarily see a professional wrestler. You don't necessarily see an athlete at your first glance. But when you watch him in this wrestling ring, it's almost like he transforms. And he's been on a hot streak.
He certainly has everything you need to compete in the ring. But now you see Morales and crew drawing some attention to themselves, but also look to be heckling both Knox and Coach Will.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not in the least bit surprised. I go to expect that kind of behavior from those animals.
See if they have any.
They need to be ejected, if you ask me.
I'm not going to do
it. See if they intervene tonight in any manner.
I hope not.
I need more.
Referee Nick Knox in charge of this one.
Both of these men are volleying for the love of the crowd, guys. If this gets any more lovey-dovey, it's not going to be wrestling.
The crowd seemingly split between the two, half cheering for Knox, half cheering for Coach Will. What do you think about that?
Well, it's hard to really pick a side. I mean, they're both so admirable, and they're genuinely likable people, you know?
I don't know about that. But you like these guys?
I do.
Yeah, they're all right.
I think Isaac Knox is our. Whoa! Big swing and a miss. Look, hey, up and over, up and around, and he's got himself a knee bar early on in this matchup.
Of course, Coach Will, the bigger of the two, but Isaac, the quicker. Looking to use that to his advantage. Into the rope there, looks to roll him up.
No,
Nobody home.
that was some crafty jiu-jitsu earlier, and I think that went over a lot of people's heads. Being able to change at the turn of a dime like that within a split second to immediately go for the submission, let alone a submission, but one in the lower extremities of the body.
He was looking for the quick finish.
That's smart. That is smart right there.
Let's do it.
Bringing different styles here to the ring.
I mean, look at Coach Will shook. He's the kind of guy who likes to get right into the action. He's taking his time.
Knox playing to the crowd a little too much, though, no? I'd be taking advantage of that if I was Will.
I think he tried to.
A little blindsided shot, you know what I mean?
Definitely tried early. Both of these guys are looking for the home run early on in the first inning. But now, Coach Will, he's got the size advantage. He's using it. Oh, look at this.
Again, something you wouldn't think you would see out of Will. Really opening up the playbook here tonight against Knox in the early minutes of this match.
He's got him scouted. Look at fighting and gets the backslide. Doesn't really stick it. Ooh, that was close.
Who do you got, Rossi? Who do you got?
I would have done great. You were that close.
You know, I'm not a gambling man. I'm really not.
That close.
But I mean, you know, the experience factor might weigh in the most heavy. Isaac Knox, look at this. He's got the combo. He's got the jump on him.
Especially on a night like this, one of the biggest stages in RWA all year. And Knox trying to pull that off. A little stumble there.
No, I think he took a lot more damage than he intended to with that maneuver. And look, adrenaline is a funny drug, especially at his age. He's not going to feel that right now.
Partially due to the size maybe of Will, too, I think, no?
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of different factors. But he's high on adrenaline, my friend. He's blind drunk on it.
Up to the top right now. Nobody home. Rolls through it, and Will comes back with a slugging blow. Goes for the cover here, rolls him over. This could be it. That's it. The winner of this match, Coach Will.
Bob, Coach Will saw this young man grasping at straws. He saw the inexperience. He saw the hastiness, and man, oh man.
The window of opportunity was certainly open there for Will to capitalize, and he did. And tonight, Isaac Knox on the losing side. Not something we've seen him do very often here in the RWA. Usually he's the winner, you know?
In every singles bout, there is a first and second place. It's going to happen to everyone at any point in time. I'm just happy to see the sportsmanship shared between these two.
Excellent display of sportsmanship. A lot of respect there in the ring for each other, as you can see. Wrapping it up with the handshake. And what is next here, Rossi? It looks like the showman, Nick Marchand, going one-on-one with Frank Bones.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this on paper really jumps off the page, and it's going to do the same in real life. Frank Bones has been on another hot streak. We talk about how Coach Will has had a really big fiscal year between last August and this past August, while Frank Bones has been on the same kind of grind. I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen.